Weißt du was? Erstmal meditieren wir ganz kurz. Zumindest bis Sonnenaufgang. Oh, der Wind.
Meister Gerald. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me? 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
So maybe I ought to stop by another time.
All know what you did for Saracen Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakow waits.
Ah, sehr schön.
Mood in there.
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, meat and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Careful there.
Ah, ist aber einiges
I'm
los.
as much right with as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrates to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres? Hey! Ah, damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed. Refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, we're near twins in that regard.
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
So, ich will auf jeden Fall meine Belohnung abholen. Junge, Junge. Ganze Mühe, die ich mir gemacht habe. Ich glaube, das Ganze hier ist noch nicht vorbei.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market, where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support?
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige's seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Caer Trolde?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls.
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote'll turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay, they're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you, for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it. Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Alter Vater, was tauchen auf einmal Bären hier auf? Junge, ey. Vor allem, die heilen sich auch noch. Da ist man mal ein paar Sekunden weg, ey. Schon geht die Scheiße los. So, aber der eine lebt noch. So, einer down. Wo ist der andere? Da hinten. So, na komm. So, Sirius lebt auch noch. Guck mal, hier nochmal den hier. Oh, ich bin auch überlastet, ey. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. Ich muss mal dringend was verkaufen, aber kann ich ja gleich machen.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete, find and kill them, else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Ich habe da so eine Idee oder so eine Vermutung, wer das war. Eine ganz, ganz kleine.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Jarlborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Ja gut, bevor ich den Schauplatz untersuche.
Pull yourself together, Sinner.
Alter Vater, ey, die sehen aber fertig aus, ey. Aber ich sag ganz ehrlich, das ist die swinrige Frau. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wie sie hieß. Oder... Doch, ich weiß echt nicht mehr ihren Namen. Auf jeden Fall war es die gerade kurz vorher abgehauen ist. Sie sagt, sie würde Thron verlassen. Aber ihr könnt mir nicht erzählen, dass es jemand anders ist. Das ist auf jeden Fall die. Also, das riecht mir doch hier schon nach Verrat und sowas. So eine machthungrige Alte. Na gut. Haben wir hier nicht einen Händler? Hier war doch immer ein Händler. Ich meditiere mal ganz kurz. Alter, verarsch mich doch nicht. Hier ist immer ein Händler gewesen. Ist das, ich meditiere mal länger. Ist echt keiner. Wollte ich verarschen? Irgendwie muss ich meinen Stuff verkaufen. Ich gucke mal ganz kurz auf die Weltkarte. Also, hier ist überhaupt gar nichts gerade. Gibt es eine Waffenschmiede? Camber. Das heißt, theoretisch, wir können ja kurz dahin reisen und dann wieder schnell zurückreisen. Ich will nur kurz das Zeug verkaufen, weil das ist so viel wert. Da will ich nicht irgendwie... Ich kann gerade nicht weg. Na gut, dann laufen wir mal kurz langsam hier durch die Gegend. Aber hey, komm on, ey, das kann nicht wahr sein. Müssen wir das echt jetzt machen? Ah, schön. Fein, beenden wir das Ganze mal. Gucken. Hat sich schon mal gelohnt. Gut, untersuche den Schauplatz des Verrichtens für deine Hexe sind. Mach ich. Also ich glaube ja nicht, dass es die Craze gewesen sind. Und, ja. Die anderen Familien waren es ja sowieso nicht, weil die haben ja alle... sind ja alle gestorben. Die waren das bestimmt nicht. Oder der Plan ist fehlgeschlagen. Bleibt ja nur noch diese eine da. Sven Rigge.
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
Vielleicht auch keine richtigen Bären.
A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Na gut, weiter genau umsehen. Hier ist zum Beispiel wieder was.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him. Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Was ist mit ihm hier?
Dragadar. Skald's played his last.
Was ist mit ihm hier? Sollen wir den auch untersuchen? Ich meine, wir haben ja seinen Kollegen. Eigentlich haben wir seinen Kollegen schon gehabt, also.
Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Ja, Mann, ey. Was ist das hier?
Altrig. Shit, no more than a kid.
Na, ihn hatten wir noch. Stimmt, der war in der Szene drin.
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room. So many wounds.
Den muss ich untersuchen.
No wonder Hellborn bled to death.
Na gut. Den Spuren folgen wir. Ich habe einen Eingang. Aha.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. The stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
So, mit Hjort sprechen. Langsam. Aber Moment, wie? Es sind nur 2 Slots zu voll. Das ist ja so eine Sache, ne? Alter Vater. 1000, ey, das schmeiß ich doch nicht weg. Das schmeiß ich weg. Oder den hier, das ist nicht so schwer, ne? So, das schmeiß ich weg, das schmeiß ich weg. Sonst, das hier. Ich bin immer noch ein halbes Gewicht zu schwer. 311. Na gut. Ein Slot frei. Müssen wir womit auskommen. Immerhin geht das Rennen jetzt.
A disgrace. The camp we've not seen since the Red funeral. Fewer died then, and I'm a Jarl's son of mother. If this turns out to be
So, du hier.
Our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, Our Lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said,
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Thylacide, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Odalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe?
Come on, we could find some clues there.
Na gut, folge in den Keller. Vielleicht hätte ich doch mit Dingens gehen sollen. Wie heißt denn der andere? Hjalmar. Aber wobei, der wäre wahrscheinlich nicht direkt zu Svenri gegangen. Ich weiß ja sowieso, dass es...
Will take matters into their own hands. Castle's a buzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Ich glaube, wir würden so oder so lange brauchen, um auf die richtige Lösung zu kommen, auch wenn ich sie mehr oder weniger weiß. Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher. Kann natürlich sein, dass es vollkommen anders kommt, aber ich glaube irgendwie nicht. Außerdem helfe ich eher Sirius, weil ich finde, sie ist eigentlich die bessere Königin. Und deshalb möchte ich das Ganze unterstützen.
It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
So, dann geht's ein bisschen runter.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
Jo, jo.
Right behind you.
That's a relief.
Ach, da hinten, hä?
This mead's clean.
Aber hier hinten war noch einer.
Nothing here either.
Moment, aber wo? Ah, hier ist noch was. Nummer 3 ist immer richtig.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Ja.
Quick.
So. Also, jetzt mal ganz ehrlich. Also, entweder...
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
Also, entweder war... Es kann natürlich sein...
Passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Hjalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once... bygone days.
Kann natürlich sein, dass es...
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Also, es kann natürlich sein, dass es durch einen der Eltern der Toten kommt, die Rache nehmen wollen an den Craze, weil die denken, die waren das wahrscheinlich, waren ja die Gastgeber. Dass es Hjalmar ist, denke ich nicht. Ich meine, er ist quasi in einem Konkurrenzkampf mit seiner Schwester, aber man sieht ja, er mag sie ja und so. Also so, welche Wege würde er... Ganz ehrlich, das war der nicht, das können wir ausschließen. Kann ja nur noch die Alte sein. Die, naja, ne, ihr wisst schon.
Get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no witcher sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Na gut, gehen wir nach oben. Ja, wo die anderen sind. Oh, muss erstmal aufgeschlossen werden. Wirst du nicht vorbeigehen? Okay, dann nicht. Willst du da vielleicht hingehen? Ich komme da nicht durch, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Okay, anscheinend nichts. Ah, hier.
Someone walked through the mead.
Und hat wahrscheinlich Spuren hinterlassen. Na gut.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow.
Was haben wir denn hier?
Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Vielleicht war es er, ja. Aber ich glaube, ist natürlich die Frage, ob er es aus eigener Sache getan hat oder im Auftrag von der Alten da.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Verfolgungsjagd.
That's it, Roach.
So, du entkommst mir nicht.
Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
Das können wir benutzen.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that.
Okay, funktioniert nicht so ganz. Das Schwert muss es tun. Come on. Haltet ihn! Da war ich nicht mal richtig getroffen.
Betray them. Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it.
It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never
Ah, so ist sie.
involved.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Finde ich auch geil, ey. Ich garantiere dir einen ehrenhaften Tod. Also es ist jetzt nicht unbedingt das Überzeugendste, meiner Meinung nach. Sowas wie du das Leben, schon irgendwie, aber ehrenhafter Tod.
the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Krieg. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Berner commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for Ceres. She's telling the truth.
You? Yet another Uncreate lackey? Did Ceres entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher more than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know.
Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan on Crete will face.
Scheiße, ey, hätten wir noch was tun können? Kann nicht das Ende sein.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How? You stand silent. You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan on Crete, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and seafowl will peck apart your remains.
Das war ein gutes Ende. Das war ein schönes Ende für die Quest.
Berna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Würde ich eigentlich schon gerne hören.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
Ich hoffe mal, sie gewinnt. Ich könnte es mir vorstellen, da ich ihr geholfen habe.
We're just in time.
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
Gefällt mir. Na gut. Was sollen wir jetzt machen? Hier ist ja jemand noch, ne? Ist es Lugos, der hier gerade weggegangen ist? Ne, irgendwer anders. Tja. Ein neuer König ist gewählt, hä? Long live the king.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans. But I must try and talk to him. Just might bring him around.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Kroch's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible. What I can do is give you my best warrior, Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think I'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Wen haben wir noch hier? Timer sprechen, ja? Machen wir mal.
You alright?
So. Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
Not even a little proud of her? Come on, admit it.
A bit, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out her chest. Which would do her good now I think of it. We showed Lugos. That's most important. Did you see that rage grip him? I thought he'd burst.
Yeah, surprised to see him in that much of a huff, actually.
Our clans have been butting heads, chests, bellies forever. It's the lay of the land.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Raids at the gate of your Witcher stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Crate's ever stood in battle such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't forget this.
Okay, das war schon mal gut. Dann spreche ich nur noch mit Moiseke. Mit Moisek meine ich. So, wo bist du denn? Ah, hier.
Can we talk?
So, oh, das ist ja einiges.
Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Oh, did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape with the villagers.
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
Das stimmt.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emir's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
The Wild Hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is, and the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Gibt sich auf ein Boot. Was ist denn jetzt los? Na gut, immerhin Waffenbrüder von Skellige abgeschlossen und ich sollte mal hier weggehen, weil tatsächlich so viele Leute auf einmal, das hält mein PC nicht aus. Dann gehe ich mal lieber weg. So, speichern wir hier mal, ganz ehrlich. So, wollen wir jetzt noch was machen? Ich meine, wir haben ja einiges noch vor uns. Wir sollen zu Booten gehen. Das ist jetzt irgendwie eine neue Quest. Aber man soll ja bekanntlich aufhören, wenn es am schönsten ist. Jetzt überlege ich gerade. Wollen wir aufhören? Doch. Komm, beenden wir das Ganze für heute und sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder zu Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Bis dann.